Hey everybody, this is your girl Savvy Sab, and on today I was asked to do a cake box hack for my homemade chocolate marble cake. I normally don't do box cake, but I was requested to do this, so we're gonna see how this comes out. Let's go. Okay, so even though we're doing the box cake, guys, we still can take it to the next level. So we're going to start out by using these simple ingredients to make our cake be even better or as close to homemade as we possibly can using these few items. So we're going to start off by using this perfectly moist fudge marble cake mix by Duncan Hines, and it says it's made with real cocoa. Okay, so let's begin with our ingredients. We got this cake mix, that base that came in there. We got this cocoa packet. Okay, so we're going to start off by adding a few of my faves to this recipe, including cinnamon sugar. We're going to use some cream cheese. Got to get some velvetyness to it. We're going to also add in 4 eggs instead of 3 eggs. That's going to really take the fluffiness to another level. So let's start by putting in the cake mix base here. And then we're going to follow up with my cinnamon sugar. I'll say about 3 tablespoons. And that's going to combine really well with that cocoa. Next, we're going to go in with that half a stick of cream cheese. And if you want to use the whole stick, guys, by all means, go right ahead. But I'm going to use this half a stick here. I'm going to work on that fluffiness a little bit. Okay, next we're going to go in with those 4 beaten eggs. And want to make sure that those eggs, guys, are beaten in a separate bowl. That way no shells or anything can get into your cake batter. Next, let's go in with our 1 stick of melted butter. It calls for oil, but I'm going to use butter. Feel free to use oil if you so desire. And about 3 capfuls, or until the ancestors tell you to stop, with the vanilla extract. Going to bring out that flavor with that cocoa and that cinnamon sugar. Oh my God, that's going to be good. Last but not least, let's go in with 1 cup of milk. And then begin by mixing it on low. I would say probably about 30 seconds or so, and then go ahead and raise it to a medium to high speed for about 2 minutes until it is well blended. Make sure, guys, that before moving to the next step, it is well blended. So you may have to stop and check it and start it back after 2 minutes or so, but just make sure that it is well blended. Okay, so next, while that's mixing, we're going to go ahead on and melt some butter in our pan, or all our pan that we're using. I like to recommend Baker's Joy. I use this every time I bake, and it is the GOAT when it comes to making cakes. All right, so for our batter, we're going to put the majority of the batter in the cake bowl, but we're going to reserve a small portion of that in a small separate bowl to the side. And then you're going to take that cocoa packet that came with your cake and mix it in with that small portion. And then take a fork and use it to make the drizzle once you add it back in to your cake. So what I'm saying is mix that cocoa with that small reserved part. Then take a fork once you've poured it into your batter bowl. And then take it, a fork or a knife, and just make a little drizzle with your fork or knife on the top of your cake. And I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to add that in before this. Next, you're going to go ahead on and put your cake in the oven on 350. Now, normally I just know automatically 45 minutes to an hour, but since this is my first time doing a box part, I'm going to put it on 30 first. I'm going to check it, and then I'll come back and I'll finish up with the 15 minutes or so that is needed. But normally I just go 45 minutes to an hour and I'm done. So I'm going to start with just 30 minutes first. And this is how your cake is going to turn out. Make sure you use a toothpick to insert, to make sure that you get all the way through, to make sure that there's nothing coming off on the toothpick. Now for the icing. I like to use this chocolate candy coating chocolate from Kroger's. I use it when I'm making strawberries or pretzels or any other treats like this, and it melts perfectly well. So we're just going to do a simple drizzle today. And then with the simple drizzle, again, I'm not using the icing. I just want to do it my way a little bit. So we're going to use a third of teaspoon of oil. Well, I'm sorry, a third cup of oil. You use vegetable oil, coconut oil, but because some people are allergic to coconut, our vegetable oil tends to be pretty good to be used. And then you're going to place it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. If it's not consistent, you can add it a few seconds more, but I like to just put it in there on 45 seconds. And then I just take my spatula and I just stir until it melts down on its own to keep from repeating the temperatures in the microwave. And once you get through stirring, it should come to a consistency like that. Again, we're creating a drizzle, not so much an icing. But if you like to use icing, of course you can. Next, I'm going to take this little small bowl, jelly bowl here, mason jar, put in a plastic Ziploc bag, and then just put the icing into the Ziploc bag, and then we'll cut that little tip part right here, and then we'll do that drizzle on our cake. Just a simple little chocolate drizzle. Guys, make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hit that subscribe button for me. And as you can see, we're just going to go around like a general drizzle first. I always do this just to ensure that I get some of the drizzle on every part of the cake. And then once I see that the drizzle is going to hit every part of the cake and I don't have to go back and make more icing or chocolate or whatever, then I go on and I just go in for the kill. My husband really, really likes chocolate. He doesn't need it, but because of health reasons, but he does like it. So from time to time, I do try to just oblige him, and I monitor, of course, because I want to make sure that he doesn't go overboard with it. But I spoiled everybody in my family with my baking, so the cake, the box cake doesn't look too bad. And so, of course, after we do this marvelous drizzle, we have to cut a piece just to see how it looks on the inside and make sure that it's good and scrumptious and ready to eat. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you try the recipe. And if you do, drop me a picture down in the comment section below. And until the next video, guys, it was a pleasure to share this moment with you guys. I love you guys. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Until the next time, bye.